What is going on, guys? Another video, another beautiful day. Got something new for you guys. Got a new part in, just delivered. Literally just rang the doorbell, and I'm gonna show you guys a little something. Yep. Took the hubcaps off. You know, figured I'd do something. Since I can't afford any new wheels right now, I figured I'd do something to kind of give it a little nice touch. It's not done yet, but I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like now. So, sprayed these white. It already had kind of like an off-white look to it, but yeah, went with the old trusty Plasti Dip. I think I put maybe about 4 or 5 coats just to kind of cover all the dark spots. It's not perfect, obviously, but you know, can't ask for much out of a rattle can. But yeah, today we'll be taking her to the auto shop on base so I can lift it up and actually really take a look under it to see how it looks, get a few things sorted, and hopefully install that. So see you guys in a bit. So we made it to the shop. This is it. It's going up. Time to really get it inspected. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can. But let's see what she looks like under. I think maybe. Nah, I don't want to risk that. That's definitely gonna hit. Well, let's see what she looks like under. So obviously you guys know about this rust here. Ugh, that looks sloppy. Obviously, the pinch hole is gone, but that could probably be taken care of. Oh, so yeah, this is the issue I am going to deal with. Crossbar, could definitely get another one because that looks bad. This obviously here is just as bad. Not even sure what that is, but yep, gotta get some welding going. Real sway bar. Looks like it's seen better days. A little dark over there. I'll grab a flashlight. Pinch weld the rest of the way. Looks pretty decent. And as you guys remember from my previous video, that's completely rusted off. Yeah, that whole muffler's gotta go. Fuel filter looks good. Bushings. Yeah, I'll probably replace those. I know that these brake lines are... These e-brake lines definitely should get changed. I looked into some cables. Pretty cheap. Just gotta decide if I want to do it or not. Obviously it goes into the car through there. And this is the other one. Looks like it's got some rust there. But other than that, everything looks decent. Doesn't look terrible. Obviously, tank belts could use a little shine. Like I said, all this is, you know, it's a project car. It's meant to be removed and all that stuff. And then I gotta figure out what that is. Looks like an ABS module. Not sure if it's just dirty, if it's leaking, what it is. Cause this one doesn't have it, so. But yeah, this is what she looks like under. So I'm gonna probably do the balance of the wheels now, so I can see what they look like. Fuel lines at least look good, even though they're plastic. Looks like they may have been replaced at one point. But yeah, I'm gonna take the wheels off now. So the previous owner said he did an oil change prior to selling it to me. Definitely looks like I need a address all this oil leak. Looks like it's coming from up top, but could be the oil pan gasket. This looks like it's coming from the oil filter housing as well, but that could also be the high pressure switch that's leaking up top. Axle boots look decent. I definitely want to get under the car here and spray it all down, figure out where all the actual leaks are coming from. I want to do the transmission filter and flush. Wonder if that is probably from this, because as you can see, it's soaked everywhere. Axle boots look decent. Yeah. Starter still holding up. Rust isn't terrible in the front. Definitely want to replace the engine mounts and the transmission mounts, because they could definitely use some replacing. So hopefully it's not the rear main seat, because then I have to take it all out, put a new one in. But this is what it looks like underneath the engine bay. I definitely want to replace the power steering AC line, because that is about to go. Probably change the pulleys too, because that's pretty bad. But yeah, let's do the tires. All right, so we get 2 of the wheels here. This is the left side, driver's side. Obviously, you know, I could have brought out 4, but I'm gonna do 1 set at a time. Got the old trusty balance machine. Haven't used one of these in years, so let's see if I can figure it out. Now on to the passenger side. All right, there she is. Wheels are balanced. Did not rotate them just because front ones have more life than the rears, and it's not winter, so I'm not too worried about sliding around, because I know these will grip. Still pretty decent, even on this one. So yeah, let's get to the next part. I know you're probably thinking, why didn't I just do the other job inside of the shop? Well, they charge you per hour. It's not expensive or anything like that, but they don't have all the tools I use, and I'm not in the comfort of my own home. So yeah, we'll be getting to that momentarily as soon as I get home. Either way, it's down the street. Just have to torque down the wheels, give it a little bit of ugga-duggas, but you know, just for peace of mind, I'm gonna torque it down when I get home. So I'll see you there. All right, we are back home in the comfort of our own home, in the comfort of my home, for that matter. So right now we will be replacing the transmission speed sensor, which is, where'd it go? It's back there somewhere. They usually say remove the battery tray, but I think we will be able to do it without. So let's take out the part and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this isn't an unboxing video, but figured obviously I can't open this with 2 hands, so that's why I had to do it off camera. But this is the part we'll be replacing today. It is a speed sensor. So hopefully this is my fix in regards to not having a working speedometer. As you can see, it's just a plug. They say that it never really shows any signs of wear. It just goes bad. I think this is a T30 if I'm not mistaken. But once we're in there, you know, we'll figure it out. But this is what I'll be replacing today. So they say if you remove the battery tray, it makes it easier. Honestly, I wasn't going to, but now that I see it, I think I will, just because I want to put the wire wheel over it and paint it. I mean, it's not going to be seen by anything, but you know, I can get rid of some of this rust at least, so I'll get ahead of it. So let me pull it out and I'll show you guys how it's going to look. All right, so a little bit of a change of plans. So now that I have the battery tray out, took the power steering pump or reservoir off, sorry, I will be tackling a little bit of this grease here. Probably try to degrease the engine bay here, clean it up a little bit. I did see in the video, shout out to Christian Smith, who also has a bunch of MKIIIs, relocate his battery to the back. It's not a terrible idea. Obviously, engine's kind of small compared to what he has, but I think that's probably in the future something I want to do. Yeah, I'll try to degrease all this, spray all that grease down so I can actually figure out where the leaks are coming from. And yeah, this is what the battery tray looks like. It's got all the surface rust, so I'm gonna try to wire wheel it, probably do the wire brush as well, but get all the surface rust off and then probably repaint it. I have just the same paint I use for, if you saw my other video, for the bucket or the tub for the rear plate. Probably just use that paint, even though it won't be seen, but it's just to cover all the rust so it doesn't have any surface to sit on, if you will. It's not terrible back here. Probably just touch it up a little bit. But yeah, definitely concerned about this. So yep, I'm gonna do all that and we'll come back to this. All right, so here she is, painted. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but like around there, how it's like kind of grainy looking. Yeah, that's still some surface rust. I just could not get it off. I got the majority of the rust off. Obviously, you won't be able to tell anymore because it's painted. Kind of painted around the areas. Obviously, I'm gonna paint the back once it's done, but this is what it looks like. And 10 out of 10 would recommend taking care of like the little bits. Just makes, you know, just makes your engine look cleaner. And I'm gonna try to, like I said, address all this grease, dirt, see how I can clean it up. So from the looks of it, it's that plug right here. Although, it doesn't really match up the part. So we're gonna, you know, go for it, take it out, see what we get, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna take it out and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So like I've said before, this channel is about learning, and sometimes we gotta learn the hard way. So I think I did the wrong research. But again, that's what we're here for. We're here to learn. This is a 3-plug. This is a 2-plug. This one is long. This one is short. So I think this is the one that's either bad or I'm just looking in the wrong place. So I'm going to do a little bit more research to see what I have to do. And if possible, go get a new one of these just because I already pulled it out. O-ring looks perfectly fine. Plug looks fine. Sometimes some parts don't show signs of wear, which is essentially how you don't know what you're doing. I just know I need a new speed sensor because every sign points to it. So my only guess is find a speed sensor. So do a little bit more research, and if anything, I'll have to run to the parts store in town and get a new one of these because I think this is what's bad. So we'll see from there. All right, so long story short, this is the speed sensor I need, not that one. I am going to assume that's probably for manual transmission because this looks different than any of the videos I've seen. Any of the replacement parts say it's this one, not that one. So what I'm going to do is return that one, obviously plug this back in because If not, it's just a gaping hole. I kind of cleaned it off a little bit. Gonna put this back in there in the meantime. Put the battery back in. Put it all back together, and then probably give it a wash. Not sure. Looks kind of overcast. They say that there's a storm coming, but who knows? So yeah, I'll put it back together, roll it back out, give it a quick detail, just cause it's not cutting it anymore. Too much pollen in the air and dust from our previous projects. Hoping that those could be done before the video is over, so that way you guys can see what I'm gonna do with it. You know, nothing out of this world. Probably paint the emblems black in the middle, just so I can show a little bit more. And yeah, we'll come back to this once it, I guess once the part comes in. It says it'll be Tuesday, but that's today's Saturday. So who knows when it'll be. So I'll wash it, finish those wheels. I'm still debating on whether to order coilovers for it right now, because the springs on the shocks are actually shot already. So, but we'll see what's the next part I fix besides this. So stay tuned. Just wanted to take a second to that actually looks good. I mean, yeah, I probably could have cleaned the hardware or just painted it as well, but it gets covered. But still, the tray looks pretty good. Spray this down a little bit with some cleaner. You know, obviously here, I can clean that up as well, but you know, it gets the job done. Yeah, little things here and there. There she is, nice, clean and shiny. Put some tire shine on the tires. Honestly, it doesn't even look too bad with just the steelies, but yeah, I could definitely use some coilovers. Lower it down just a little bit, because on this side it's clunking real bad on the springs, so it's a telltale sign that it's time to swap them out. Still, I mean, for a 26-year-old car, still shines pretty well. I mean, obviously, besides, you know, a couple scratches here and there, little swirl marks from previous owners. But yeah, she looks good. Oh, little update, in case you're guessing why the trunk is like this. Yeah, tub did not seal. So, as you can see by that drop that just came down, see, still leaking. So, not sure if it's just clogged or what it is, or if just this didn't seal enough down there. But yeah, I dried it out. I'm just letting it air out like this in the garage for now. I think what my next plan is probably RTV this whole trunk thing together and just leave it there, or at least just make a seal on the actual trunk hatch. And once I put this on, it's gonna sit against that seal so it doesn't leak, because that'll be annoying in the rain. I mean, I get it, I was pressure washing it, but I mean, you can kind of tell there's a little gap right there. But yeah, all in all, gotta finish these. You'll probably see them in the next video. Hopefully I can find well, actually I did find this, never mind. I ordered the speed sensor for the front transmission. So hopefully the next video, I'll have it actually working, and you know, it'll be good to go. Probably the next update is either going to be the coils or brakes all around. I'm still trying to figure it out. Obviously, One is drivability, one is safety. So I got to figure out which I'm going to go with. Obviously, brakes are a lot cheaper, but I want to address the e-brake line on both sides because those wheels are pretty locked. And I don't know, it's just a safety concern. I also still want to buy the door trims. So if anybody sees this video and has any on hand, let me know. I need them. I'm just going to strip those and add a whole new set all around. So once again, thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Don't forget to comment if you have any ideas or if you have anything you want to say. Please subscribe because it helps out the channel. If you like the video, please like it because, again, it boosts who can actually see the video and, you know, it'll put it more out there. This is not in any way instructional videos. This is just me learning along the way and then you guys coming along for the ride. So if you like it, like I said, like the video, subscribe, and let me know. Peace. What is going on, guys? Another video, another beautiful day. Got something new for you guys. Got a new part in, just delivered. Literally just rang the doorbell. And I'm gonna show you guys a little something. Yep. Took the hubcaps off. You know, figured I'd do something. Since I can't afford any new wheels right now, I figured I'd do something to kind of give it a little nice touch. It's not done yet, but I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like now. So, sprayed these white. It already had kind of like an off-white look to it, but you know, went with the old trusty plasti dip. I think I put maybe about 4 or 5 coats just to kind of cover all the dark spots. It's not perfect, obviously, but you know, can't ask for much out of a rattle can. But yeah, today we'll be taking her to the auto shop on base so I can lift it up and actually really take a look under it to see how it looks, get a few things sorted, and hopefully install that. So see you guys in a bit.